Hi, everybody. How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody's doing well. Today, I thought that we would try and build a little schoolhouse, like an old style schoolhouse. And I'm thinking that you could use it for like maybe a home business or, something like that, where we're going to use the businesses and hobbies board so you can do lectures and stuff like that. But I just thought that I wanted to make a schoolhouse today. So as you can see here, this is a picture. I'm going to show you 3 pictures of what I'm going for. Something small, 1 room. This one, they all have like a roof fixture here. So there's this one that I'm pulling inspiration from. This one, which was one that was converted into a house, I believe. And then this one here, I really like this style. So what I'll probably do is do tall walls and something with the roof like this. I don't know if we have a fixture like this in the inventory, but we're going to try. And then like a little porch here. That's basically what I'm going for. So let's get into it. Okay, we are in the horse ranch world, Chestnut Ridge, I believe it's called, on the Cozy Corner house lot, which is a 20 by 20, I believe. Yeah, it's a 20 by 20, which I think will do nicely for this house. Now, the first thing that I want to do is I want to pull out the businesses and hobbies board, this board here, because I want to see what the range is for this. So we're looking at a tile frame of this for the classroom area. We need something that's going to be at least this big. That's what we're looking at. We're going to do, like I said, we're going to do tall walls. I think I'm going to do the roof first. This one here. And we're going to do it across this way and bring it all this way. We don't want it that tall, I don't think. So we want to pull it down some. We want another one this way, like that. Let's get it at least on the building first. We want it more like that, right? I think that looks good. But I think maybe we want to shorten that so that doesn't come out. I think we want it like that. This one here, I think I don't want. Oh no, I do want the eaves on that, I think. Because if I shorten it like that, that looks weird. So do we want it like that? Actually, no. I want all the eaves. I'm trying to do that third one that I showed you, the third picture that I showed you. So what if we were to say, do this and then copy this over here like that? And then copy another one in the middle here, like that. I think that's right. But with this one, we remove the eaves. I mean, it kind of works. We take this and only move that, and take this and only move that, like that. There we go. That's more what I was looking for. That works. I like that. I feel like maybe these need to be up one though, just a little bit taller. I feel like that kind of works a little bit better. That looks good. And then there's like a chimney in the middle. I mean, this one would work. That one's a really cool looking one. This one might work. This one would definitely work, but I think it's this one. This one's probably the closest one. What color? I want that needs to be in the red because we're going to do a red schoolhouse. Like that, yeah. Roof patterns, I want them to be, they look like old shingles on this. So like something like this, kind of like that color there, this old shabby looking color. I like that. And then they have a little like bell tower, so to speak, on top. But I don't think we have a bell tower. I could do this one, but it's wood. That's the problem. It's wood. This one might be better, but this one, yeah, see, this one doesn't fit either. Let's do that one, and let's do it in this red color up here. Maybe in the dark color or even the light shabby. That's probably the best way. And then we want, let's check out the windows. I want arched windows. I want tall windows. We don't really have arched. We have these that came with the new kit, which might work. Honestly, those will probably be the best windows. So if we were to use these, it looks like they've got them 4 across. So like that, that'll work. And then the same on this side. And then it looks like they have them in the front too. So if we did one here, probably in the back as well. And then it looks like it's got some small windows over top of the door. And it looks like they're arched as well. So that came from the new kit. So let's look at the new kit, or the new pack, I should say. Okay, so we do have small ones that go with it. I'm going to change the color of these, I think, but we've got them here. And then I need a door. We should have a door that matches. And let's look at the tall doors. I kind of like that one. We're going to do that. I know. It's not looking vintage schoolhouse, but it is. It will. Let's look at the different colors, because I'm thinking that I want maybe just white. Do we have like a shabby? Let me get in closer here so I can see what I'm doing. That one looks kind of cool. I'm honestly thinking maybe this one. It's like the yellow. Maybe we go with that one. What do we think? I mean, it could work. We could do this. We can make this work. I'm liking it so far. It is a little mismatched, but I am liking it so far. That's cool. Up here, I want that vent. Is it just called vent? It is just called vent. I guess I just want it in the white. We're going to put one on this side and one on the other side as well. Now, I don't want to forget a mailbox, and I don't want to forget a trash can. So the trash can that we're going to use, I think, that we should use is this one, because it's shabby looking. And then the mailbox that we should use, I don't think we have a shabby looking mailbox, but maybe, I'm thinking maybe just the original one, but in like a gray. So let me just put those out there so that I don't forget about them. So let's go ahead and go down and let's go inside. Let's get some lights first and foremost. And I want to go with, oh, these lights, maybe they're not very bright. We could go with candles. Candles might be actually perfect, huh? We could do this one. All right, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to set 2 of these in here, just right there. But I also think that I might want to use these. So let's put 2 of these in here like this as well. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to work with these lights here for now. We're going to figure this out. So this goes the whole width of the room, which is what we want. That's where I want the teacher. Now, this is the line here. So if we look down, this is the line here of who it's going to teach. So what I'm thinking is, I'm thinking regular school desks, but I want to also have kid stuff, right? So, or kid desks. So what we can do is here in this area, I'm thinking that we want, I don't know why I was typing in desk when I can just go to surfaces. All right. So here's where we want to do these. I believe this is the one we want. So we either want this one, or we've got this one. What other single ones do we have? Is that the only single ones? I thought we had a third one. This one. Okay. So this is what it's looking like as for desks. So I'm thinking the school desks, because it's a schoolhouse. And this looks like a little bit big. Okay. So if we were to, I just want to see if we were to say, put a computer on this desk here, right? Can we put anything else on there? So if I were to say, put a, can I put this on there? I can. So theoretically, I could put this on there and it would still be functional, because I don't know if I don't think I'm going to have computers on here. I think I'm just going to have them look like their desks. Do you know what I mean? I don't think I'm putting any computers. So we're going to do that. And we're going to set it up. Let me get my grid back up here. So we're going to set it up to where you have some desks, right? I think here, 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 and here. Do we want just 6? I think we do. I think we just want 6. Because I know that they're going to wind up standing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, your sim is going to be here teaching, probably standing right here, and the rest of the sims are probably going to be standing around. But it's the whole thought of it. So we want to use, I want to use more of this, and I want to put them on separate areas. I think I need to get the computer out just so that I can show that it just doesn't. If we do it like that. So on the corners, on these corners, it doesn't work. Let me get a computer out again. It still goes on there. Okay, so what we want to do, I believe, is let's do that floor lamp helper thing. If we put this, I want that to go there. And then I want, okay, so we want to do this. Let's go down. Let's move this out of the way. Grab this. And I want to put it like that. And then we put this back. Then we grab this. And I want this to go here. Grab that out of the way. Go like that. It's a little too far. Okay. Don't have it quite where I want to put it. Right there. No. I'm off with my, we want it like maybe there, I think. Yeah. I was off. That's all right. I'm learning. It's all good. Put this there. Put you that there. Okay. So that works. This one's a little odd. Maybe I can fix it. Let's go back over here. We want it a little bit more right there, I believe. Nope, a little bit more there. Yep. All right, so I'm getting there. You know what I mean? I'm getting there. All right, and then we want some chairs. Should we get the chairs that go with it? I think it's these ones that go with it, huh? Or no, these ones go with it. But I feel like I want something that's got comfort. I'm not really finding something that would go with it as best as I would like. So I could go with these ones. They're very similar to the ones that go with the actual desk, but they look a little bit more fancy. I mean, we could do that. What are we thinking? What would that look like? It would look okay. Wait, you know what though? First and foremost, what color do I want these desks? Do I want them to stay this color, or do I want something shabby like this? I feel like something shabby like this would be better, or maybe even red. I could make them all different colors. That would be fun. But I think the brown, honestly, I like that. I think those look good. And then we could go with, maybe then we could go with these. Or they still look a little bit too dressy, don't they? All right. Do we have these? We have these that match. So let's do that. I like that. These hang a little low. I don't think they would impede your sim, but they do hang a little low. So I'm thinking that maybe we don't use these ones, but we use a whole bunch of these ones. So like we could use this here and here. We could dress up. We could put candles on the walls, which would look nice. Yeah. I'm also thinking that, am I thinking that we want to pull the brick on the inside too? Ooh, or maybe some like plaster. What if we went with some plaster that is, let's look at the Royalty and Legacies pack, because we have these plastered that are weathered, which might look good if we went with maybe the green. I mean, that looks good, but that's really going to darken up the room. We could go with this peach. That's really pretty. The light blue is nice. I'm thinking the light blue. Let's try it. Let's try the light blue. I like the dirtiness that it gives off. I don't normally do ceilings, but let's look at stuff for the ceiling. I'm thinking maybe wood, like a shabby wood, maybe in this color. We could mimic it. So if we were to put it on the floor, I think that would work. Or is that too dark? What other woods do we have? This one. I want something that looks a little moldy. That one's good. We could do that. That looks a little moldy. What about this one? That one looks really, really good too. Yeah, I'm thinking this antique wood strip looks good. So we're going to actually do that by the ceiling as well, or for the ceiling as well. That looks good. I like that. I mean, it's dark right now, but once I get more lighting in here, let's get our grid pattern on so that I can put more lights in. And I'm going to do it like that and then work on having sconces as well. I think that looks good like that. I want some of the kids stuff around. I'm thinking like the activity tables. So this one would be fun. We can make little kids areas over here. We could do a couple. How many activity tables do we have? We have this one. We have this one. We have this junior wizard set, which would be nice. We have this one, but that's plastic. I don't want a plastic one. We have this one. We could face them face them towards each other, which would be nice. This is the SpongeBob one. I don't want to use that because I don't think a lot of people have that kit. So I don't want to use that. All right. So it looks like we have 3 different activity tables. Oh, wait, we have the car one too. That one could be fun as well. So we have those activity tables there. And then do we only have the science table? Is that the only table that we have? We have a couple different science tables that I think we could use. So we have that one and this one. So we could put 2 of these down. They're different looking, I should say. Then we could, there's also the pumpkin table that I think kids can use too, where they can carve pumpkins. We could do 2 of these. I think they just stand with these. I don't think that they need a chair. So we can do 2 of those. Yeah, I think that's going to work like that. So you've got like an adult section here. You've got a kids and then your kids section back here. Because I don't think that kids can attend lectures and stuff. So that having them in that section doesn't really make sense. We could do some easels around. Let's do that. Let's put some easels around as well. We'll use the base game easels. I think that would work as well. We could put some benches here. Maybe the wooden ones. I think those might be the best ones. Yeah, I'm thinking these ones. We can put those there. We could actually move these in a little bit. We could turn these this way and move them in. Kind of like that. I don't think I want to put a rug in because I think that would take away from the look of the place. So we need some wall sconces and we want candles again. I could use these, which might be the ones that we go with. I'm not putting any curtains up either. We could put it all along the wall here like that. Same with this side. That brightens up the room a lot, actually. So yeah, I think that looks good. I think that looks real good, actually. Okay. I want something on the wall here, maybe a tapestry. Let's see which ones we've got. We've got this one that just came out, but then this one from the vampire one. We could use, ooh, that one's really pretty there. Do we like that one or do we want a different one? Let's see what colors. So we have the Tree of Life, which actually makes sense. Oh, they're different seasons. That's what they are. It's not the Tree of Life necessarily. I feel like we should bring some red in. Do it in that color, actually. That's really pretty. It's like a fall one, but I like that a lot. Let's see what's under wall decorations. I'm just looking around the room, sorry. Because I'm looking at this and I'm like, I love these. Could I make that work? Okay, so I just went through and I put these little wall decor items that came with the Royalty and Legacies pack around the sconces because I really think I just think that looks really cool. And I like it. It took a little minute because they don't really fit where I put the sconces, so I had to alt place them all. So, but I really think it looks good. I like it a lot. So what else do we want to put? We're going to put some decorations in here, obviously. So let's see what we want to put in here. Should we put some vines on the outside? I think we should. So we'll probably wind up doing that. Do we want to put a fan in here? It's an old building. Probably makes sense. We could put two of them, actually. It probably makes sense. Old building. You need some airflow in here, right? You need some airflow. Okay. Let's see what else we can put in here. Oh, I need a bathroom, don't I? I didn't even think about a bathroom. All right. Maybe we put an add-on or we make like a little outhouse maybe. That's what we need to do. Let's move the house and then we could put like a little outhouse in. I totally forgot about that. I totally forgot about a bathroom. Isn't that terrible? Goodness gracious, Stacy. Like we could get rid of that one sconce and make a room this way, right? That could work, right? We could even make it look like it's a little newer or something, or make it match that would probably make more sense. We could do this type of a roof up here. Is that the right color? Oh yeah, that's very, very similar. Let's do that. I need a little window. So we need a small window. Do we want one that matches since it's an addition? I kind of feel like we don't. Oh, let's do this one. That could work. We could even put one on this side here. We could use the same plaster. I'm going to need more light in there though. Definitely. So maybe we don't use that sconce. Okay. I'm thinking we don't just because I need more light. So we're going to take one of these actually. That'll give us more light in there. That's better. I was thinking a shower, but because of the way that door is, I don't think a shower is going to work. It's a 2-tile door. Just a toilet and a sink, I think is what we're going to have to do. Let's do the old-timey toilet from the vampires pack. And then we can do a sink. We've got the vampire sink that's somewhere in here that I probably passed already. No, I don't want that one. It's got to be a different one, right? No, I thought there was. Oh, I was thinking of this one. We could use this one maybe. Does that one come in a color that would kind of match it? This one maybe? That kind of matches it. We'll go with that. And then we want a mirror. I'm putting my face all up in the mic. I'm sorry, guys. What mirror do we want? We want one that is fancier. I like this one, actually. How big is this one? Oh, that's not too bad. We'll do that. We could get a little rug in here. I feel like we're just going to do those. I think that's fine like that. Okay, so I just cluttered up the bathroom a little bit. I put the broom and dustpan there because I thought, you know, you don't have any rugs. You're going to be sweeping up everything all the time. So that's why that's there. I saw these little decals, these tree decals, and I thought that they were really cute. Put this shelf up here with some plants and then one that, you know, say one of the kids made. You've got your toilet paper roll. You've got an extra roll of toilet paper up there. You've got your soap there, your toilet brush cleaner. And then on this wall over here, I just put this Food of Life painting because I felt like it was pretty and I felt like it mimicked kind of these as well. So that's all I did with the bathroom. I think it looks really cute and I think it's going to serve its purpose. So then we need to decorate in here. I pulled this little birdhouse out because I thought it was really cute and I'm probably going to put it out there. I was thinking that maybe we could do a gardening thing over here because I don't know if you can lecture about gardening, but it would be really neat if you could lecture about gardening and then go out here and garden, like a community garden area. So that to me seems like it would be super fun to do. I'm not quite sure what I want to put in here. I'm thinking some plants. So I'm going to go ahead and look around for some decor stuff and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've got some plants around the back here. So we had that tapestry and then I added some plants around the back. We've got a whole bunch. My thought process was that people, you know, brought them in to decorate the house to make it look good. I've got some plants over here and these ones on the tables you have to water. So those are the actual house plants so for you to take care of. And then I just put some paintings in between the windows on either side. I think that's all I want to put in here. So I was thinking that we could put the paper crafting thing on one of the tables, right? We could put the friendship kit on another table. And then we could put the flower press on another table. That way your Sims have something to do here because the kids have lots of stuff to do, but the adults really only have painting. But we're going to get into gardening as well. So I'm thinking that out here on the side, we could put some of these, right? I'm thinking some of these, maybe two here. Could put two more maybe out this way, right? I think that's lined up on. Let me put the grid out so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, so let's pull that back in like that. I like them like in the grid for some reason. I just do. But I want it far enough away from the house too. And then we could put maybe a couple of the single ones. This is a handmade one. What if we put like 5 of them? Like that. That could be our garden section. And then I think we would still have room to be able to put some plants around here possibly. I think that looks great, huh? That really does. I need to put some more lights. Let me do that first. Let me finish it up because we don't have enough lights around. So we're going to do outdoor lighting. I'm going to switch this over to nighttime so that we can see everything. And then I think I'm going to use maybe these. I think that looks good. We are lit up, guys. That looks really nice. What do you guys think? I'm excited about that. That looks nice. Let's go back into afternoon. You know what, guys? I'm really excited about this. I mean, it wasn't like nothing spectacular in the sense of it wasn't a intricate, difficult build or anything, but I really feel like it looks good. I'm super happy with this build. I really do like it. Let's go into overhead mode. I did not, it's funny that there's a fireplace here, but, or a chimney here, but I didn't put a fireplace in, but that's okay. Because we've got our schoolhouse. That I think looks really good. I really do. All right. I want to go into first person mode and I want to look at this. That looks so good. I'm so happy with that. I really am. I think it looks wonderful. So if we come and go this way, with my slow self. I was looking at my other screen, sorry. This is very slow. It is. But it's okay. It's all right. So when you come in your front door, you are in your classroom, in your schoolhouse. This looks so cute. That looks really, really cute. I like it a lot. You've got a nice, oh my goodness. That looks adorable. I really do like it. That turned out really, really well. There's not a lot going on. You've got plants going on around here. You've got a little area back here for your kids. You've got activity tables, and you've got other tables over here, science tables, pumpkin carving tables that adults can do as well. And then you also have your learning area where you can actually hold classes. You've got some easels so you could do some painting classes here. You've got a bathroom in that back area over there. And then outside, if we go back outside, you've got your gardening area over here. So you could potentially, mentor on gardening and stuff. I think that is wonderful. I really, really love it. I think it turned out really, really nice. I love the way that it looks. Look at that. That looks beautiful. Pardon me, Stacy from the future here. Sorry guys, my video, I don't know what happened to it. The recording got all choppy and all just ridiculous on me, but I really, really enjoyed this build. I think it turned out absolutely wonderful. I'm super excited about it. I think that if you wind up downloading this, I think you're going to be pleased with it. I love the way that it turned out. Again, sorry for the video, the choppiness of the video. I don't know what happened. I will try and fix that for the next time. But if you made it to this point, thank you so much for watching. Leave a comment down below. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe. I promise it's not this bad all the time. All right, guys. So I hope you have a wonderful day. Thanks for joining me today, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.